Welcome everyone, and welcome to the Future of Rugby event. The business of sport is rapidly changing. It's growing, and a good example of change is rugby joining the Olympics. We've got some great guests and authorities on the sport of rugby. So now I'd like to introduce the chairman of CSM, Sebastian Coe. Seb?
Zach, thanks, and good evening, everyone. We've talked of encouraging young people to take up sport, to globalise sport, to take sport to places where it can make a difference, and to create social and political bridgeheads. Its values and appeals are timeless.
So the future of rugby is the theme. I would say that rugby is in great shape. Certainly in terms of participation of the sport, we were named into the Olympics in 2009, and we've doubled our participation to 7.2 million people since that time. That's not that long ago, 2009. So we're now about to enter a golden period for rugby in the next 12 months. We've got a Rugby World Cup happening here in England. England 2015 will create another special movement for the brand, which is Rugby World Cup.
Hi, good evening. My name's Jill Douglas. I'm going to be chairing the panel this evening, The Future of Rugby. It's a big title and so many exciting opportunities and challenges facing the game that we all love in the coming weeks, months, years. And so we've put together a fantastic panel of people. We've obviously heard from Brett and Seb, but we have another few panellists to introduce. Please welcome Eddie Jones. Katie McLean. Mike Friday. Brett Farr. Hey, fantastic. Brett, you can hear us okay?
I do hear you okay.
Wonderful. So I think just to get things started, we touched upon this wonderful opportunity for rugby, and both Seb's talked about the power of sport, Brett talked about the reach of rugby, but I'd like to ask our other panellists about just what this opportunity presents as far as the growth of the game is concerned. And Eddie, is the opportunity now? What is the opportunity, and what are the main challenges, do you think?
Well, you know, with Japan, they got the World Cup in 2019. You know, and to have a World Cup in Asia is a fantastic achievement for the sport. You know, it spreads the game to be a really global sport. You know, and within Asia, you've got, you know, Japan's the strongest rugby country, and hopefully at the World Cup we'll show that we can play rugby.
And it's all about grabbing the moment, and Katie, I think if we look back to last summer and the wonderful achievements of the England rugby team, do you think we made the most of that opportunity and the profile that it gave, particularly the women's game at that time?
I mean, the World Cup for us was phenomenal. France did such a good job of hosting it, and it really put women's rugby on the map. I think in terms of making the most of it, the numbers kind of start to speak for themselves. There's 20,000 women and girls now registered, and I think that's definitely a spike from the Women's World Cup.
Mike, do you think that there is that opportunity through Sevens to really reach out to fans and give them that different level of experience?
I think it's already proven. I think what you have with the Sevens tournaments is a carnival. Rugby is a part of the experience, and the supporters are very much in the experience. It allows you to reach greater audiences and different demographics and different types of people.
I'm going to get a quick prediction from you all before we tie things up. Go on, Mike.
I'm going to go for Australia.
Japan.
Australia. I always give the official view. Our rankings, the World Rugby rankings are currently New Zealand, Australia, South Africa. So that would be I'll stand behind those for the moment.
Come on, Seb.
I hope England, genuinely hope England, but I have a sneaking feeling it could be an Australian year.
There we go then.
Jill?
Oh, do you know what?
Scotland.
I'm going to say England. I think it'll be a fantastic tournament, and I think for the tournament itself, it would be wonderful to see England certainly go all the way to the final.